Happy Tuesday, this is Steven with Illustrious Magic doing my week daily video thing where I basically talk about all the gaming and other news that interests me and explain why it interests me, and that's about it, so let's jump right into it. Rise of the Tomb Raider, some new gameplay and plot details, although mostly gameplay stuff, not a lot of plot stuff. The plot's basically Laura suffering from trauma after the last game. I didn't finish the last game, but apparently something happens at the end that's like kind of supernatural. I don't know if I want to spoil that. I kind of spoiled it for myself, but I don't really care because I'm probably never going to finish that game. But anyway, it's about a year afterwards. There's going to be more native enemies like bears and wolves and stuff. So while you're trekking in the forest and stuff, you got to defend yourself from the bears. That's cool. Some more tomb raiding as well. That's really cool because tomb raiding was one of the better aspects of the original Tomb Raider. I played a good majority of it, like 60% I think completion. And the tomb raiding was pretty cool. They were like very small, bite-sized type puzzles, but they were pretty fun to solve and stuff. So glad that they're doing more of that. And then apparently you can climb trees, hide in foliage, and swim underwater. So that's kind of cool. I actually didn't know you couldn't do that before. I thought the hiding in foliage was actually included, but I guess it's not. So all this sounds really good. Like I said, I played it like the Tomb Raider on the PS4. I played the definitive edition that they re-released later on. I'm not going to... I mean, I don't have an Xbox One, so I don't know if I will end up playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, or at least I hope to have one by the end of the year, but I don't know, we'll see. The PlayStation Network got updated. Apotheon, it's a Metroidvania in the Greek pottery style. It's actually finished downloading there in the background. Right now the Battlefield Beta Hardline, the Battlefield Hardline Beta is downloading right now in the background. Other than that, you have Game of Thrones Episode 2, which is the Telltale series, Life is Strange, complete season. I've heard mixed things about it. Nick Robinson on YouTube put up this really funny video featuring the Snake Eater song from Metal Gear Solid 3, which I love. But other than that, there's Transistor, free for PlayStation Plus users, which is awesome. Go download that. That was Game of the Year last year, bar none. Other than that, you also have Rogue Legacy and Apotheon all free for PlayStation Plus. A bunch of GTA games are on sale for super cheap, and also some Resident Evil stuff is also pretty cheap. So basically, go get Transistor. I've played a bit of Apotheon at the PlayStation Experience. It was actually a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing that. And then the Battlefield Hardline demo, it's not a beta, it's a demo. And then Rogue Legacy, those are what I'm downloading, and you should probably download those too, because they're pretty much the highlights of that. Nix's Software, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but who cares, is working on Rise of the Tomb Raider for the Xbox 360. The Crystal Dynamics people, who are the developers of Rise of the Tomb Raider proper on Xbox One, are not working at all on the 360 version. So basically this development team, which has apparently only previously worked on the Legacy of Kain ports from PlayStation 2 onto Xbox and GameCube, they're going to be porting Rise of the Tomb Raider from Xbox One onto the Xbox 360. Not that different, because Titanfall had the same thing happen to it previously early last year, where Respawn Entertainment worked on Titanfall proper. Meanwhile, Bluepoint Games worked on Titanfall for the 360, and it was pretty solid. It wasn't that different from the Xbox One version, I don't think. So other than that, I'm going to go through a costume change right now. Far Cry 4 is $40 on Xbox One, if you have Gold, Xbox Live Gold, which everyone who has an Xbox does. Then you have Darksiders 2 is $2, Frontline, Fuels of War is $1, and I think Red Faction Armageddon is $1 as well. Probably like $1.25, but who cares about math? Now, this is interesting, or this is an interesting fact about me. Frontline Fuels of War was one of those games in middle school and high school that I obsessed over, and I read every article and watched every gameplay video that they had it on YouTube. Never played it. It was an Xbox 360 and PC exclusive. I'm surprised they're selling it on Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure the servers aren't active at all. But yeah, sure, if you want to go play that multiplayer game, you can do that now, but I'm probably still never going to touch that game. Other than that, 1.2 million unique players in Dying Light during its first week. Now, this doesn't mean that it sold 1.2 million copies. It just means that 1.2 unique users logged on and did stuff in Dying Light. How much stuff? We don't know. But it is probably a good idea that Dying Light sold a lot of copies, because 1.2 million unique users, I don't think the secondhand market is that big, where a lot of that probably isn't people buying used copies that were traded in and then playing it and trying it out for themselves, or pirated stuff too. But that's good for Techland. They made a lot of money probably off of that. Hotline Miami Twitter posted a number, which I'll put on the screen sometime. And when you call it, you get a weird garbled message. March is the most prominent word in there, which I hope means that it's going to be coming out in March, because I'm really looking forward to Hotline Miami 2. This is actually really cool, like viral marketing. I don't know if it's exactly viral, but I think it was pretty cool. More games would do this. I was thinking Uncharted 4 would be a great one for this, where the Naughty Dog, tweet out a phone number, and then you call it up, and it's Nolan North as Nathan Drake saying, like, hey, look forward to Uncharted 4 on blah, 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 and you can just call that however many times you want to listen to Nolan North do his thing. Now, this is... I'm going to get angry. Garena, which is based in the Philippines, is hosting a League of Legends tournament. However, they're also doing a female-only League of Legends tournament, and that's cool. The problem is that they said, quote-unquote, and there are arguments and concerns from other participants who disputes that lesbian, gay, and transgendered women members may probably have some unfair advantage. This is bullshit. There is no legitimate reason given for why women who are gay or transgendered have a benefit over the other regular human beings. It's like, I'm sorry. This is such... Okay, the microphone's going to do its own thing. This is just such, like... What? Like, you can only have one LGBT member on a team. And if you have more, you're disqualified and you can't play again in the tournament for an entire year. And it's like... The problem is why? Why? There is no logical reason why they're doing this. This is purely discrimination because it's in the Philippines, which is a different culture. Apparently they're Roman Catholic and stuff like that. But it's just like, this makes absolutely no sense. It's really stupid. It's totally stupid. And it's just like, oh my god, I went on like a tirade calling this Twitter out, or the Twitter account for Garena, which is the organizer apparently, but like, it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. This is so stupid. I'm trying not to curse a lot. But yeah, it's just, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I started Dragon Age Inquisition again and played more story of it. I didn't get that far, and then of course today happened, and now we have Apotheon and Rogue Legacy and the Battlefield Beta Hardline. Yeah, I keep saying that. Why? The Battlefield Hardline Beta. I don't know why I keep messing that up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Apotheon. I'm probably going to record some stuff of that. Also, the Battlefield Hardline Beta. Record stuff of that. Maybe do like one commentary video about my thoughts on it, because I just don't care for multiplayer shooters, but, you know, this is the hot new thing, so I should probably do something on it. Other than that, yeah, finished up rearranging my Grand Budapest Hotel chronological order trailer, so now I just have to work on the audio, which is pretty tricky because you have the audio where it overlays through different scenes, so because I cut it up visually, frame by frame for the scenes, it, you know, cuts the audio off sometimes. So I have an overlay of the entire audio uncut, as well as the audio when it's cut. And so sometimes the audio when it's cut needs to be brought down and extended, and it's a lot of technical jargon you probably don't care about. But, you know, it's interesting for me and helps me learn, and I hope the product that at the end comes out very well. So other than that, that's it for, you know, today's news. Not a whole ton of good stuff and some, you know, shit stuff. But other than that, you can follow me on Twitter at @8axel, and you can find out everything I've been working on illustriousmagic.com, although following me on Twitter is pretty much the easiest way to, you know, find the stuff that I've been doing. I wrote a formal article on Metal Gear Rising 2, well, you know, the rumor of Metal Gear Rising 2 that was teased at the Taipei game show that I talked about yesterday in yesterday's video. But yeah, you can find that on Current Digital Mag, and other than that, thank you for watching.